Yes, exactly. So clones are nothing but identical things. So cloning is nothing but it's a process of artificial production of, or in simple way, in other words also we can say asexual reproduction of identical things. Like let's say for example, if we are just producing a sheep which looks exactly like this, so it is nothing but clone. Okay, clone means identical twin, likewise we can say. Okay, so cloning, so have you gone through the document? So there, have you saw the process how clones would be done? Uh, See how cloning would be done means usually when we are making a clone, so in simple fashion to say cloning means it's a process of asexual reproduction where what we will do, we will produce offsprings with which are exactly identical to the parents. So that is one. So that is cloning process. Here, what we will do, certain cells will have the ability to develop into full organism. Like you think about the totipotent stem cells, totipotent cells. Like in the similar fashion, certain cells will have the ability to develop into entire organism. So we will pick such kind of cells. Okay, so that kind of cells would be successfully used to produce entire organism. Okay, so if you look from that perspective, the first successful organism that has been produced by the process of cloning is a sheep. So name of the sheep is Dolly. So name of the sheep is Dolly. So Dolly was the sheep, and it has been developed by a scientist called uh, Ion Wilmot. His name is Ion Wilmot. You write somewhere Ion Wilmot, ION, Ion Wilmot, WILMET, Ion Wilmot. So he is the person behind the entire process of cloning. And very recently means when there's 2-3 months before, Anne Wilmot has passed away. So there can be a focus, if possible, there can be focus from that perspective also. Okay, so refer about this process of cloning properly and refer something about Anne Wilmot. Okay, so this is one thing. So cloning is that process. So can be picked, they will select a cell. So from the embryo level. Okay, so likewise. So if you look at India's achievements, what India has achieved in cloning process. So if you look some factual things, like we have some organisms, some things like Samrupa, Garima, or like Serb, Gaurav. So these are nothing but some of the animals which we have produced through the process of cloning. Okay, so Samrupa, what is the speciality of Samrupa means? Samrupa in 2009, this Samrupa has been developed, and it is nothing but the world's first cloned buffalo calf. That means that was a sheep, Dolly was a sheep. In the similar fashion, Samrupa was the world's first cloned buffalo calf. Okay, so that is. So then Garima, what is Garima? Garima is the world's second cloned buffalo calf. Okay, so where it has been developed? It has been developed at NDRI. So what is NDRI? NDRI means National Dairy Research Institute. So it is a Delhi-based organization. So NDRI, National Dairy Research Institute. So in India we have developed it. So that is credentials for it. So just refer about NDRI, some information related to NDRI. Somewhere we mention and read something about NDRI. So somewhere, sometimes like connecting statements can be given. Okay, so that is one thing. So then other important achievement which we have made is like with respect to Serb Gaurav. So we have NDRI. In the similar fashion, Serb is nothing but Central Institute for Research on Buffaloes. Serb is that full form for acronym for that. So Central Institute for Research on Buffaloes. So this institute has developed another buffalo offspring. So that another buffalo offspring has been named as Serb Gaurav. So specifically they have used their institute name. Okay, Central Institute for Research on Buffaloes. So this is another achievement that we have made. Okay, so why, how this process, how this dolly has been made. So this is the entire process. But we don't want to just learn more with respect to in pre, but just to go through. So what Ian Wilmot has done, Ian Wilmot has selected a nucleus donor. So nucleus donor. So within the cell we will have nucleus. So nucleus where we will have the DNA, all those things. So he has selected that cells, and from that cells he developed multiple cells of the same, and then he has just taken it to the culture medium and he cultured it, and then he has just taken to various other processing. So just cloning has been done. So with the help of this, so similar clone has been developed. Okay, so this is in a way of asexual reproduction. It is not sexual way of reproduction. So asexual reproduction. So cloning would be generally done with the help of it's a kind of asexual reproduction method. Okay, so that is. Same process will take same time, process would be time, duration would be same, but thing is like, but you know, like such kind of things will not be allowed, such kind of things will not be allowed with respect to humans. Okay, so there would be so many ethical concerns. Okay, so that's why they are doing with respect to animals.